If we're ready, then let's begin. Hello, my name is Jaden Keller, and I'm here to present my rhetoric keynote, titled A Contemplation on the Virtues of Protection and Provision, as seen through the life of a pineapple plant. My story begins at the end of a summer, much like this one. Pain! Agony as my flesh is sundered from my head. Suffering as my body is split in two mercilessly by the humans who wish to eat me. Why must you steal my flesh? My glory is gone. Adam, you are evil. Oh, fruit. You are too content to hold on to your flesh. If you cling forever, you will rot with it. Already now, your leaves are withering. But if I separate your head and place you in the water of life and plant you in the garden, then you will live for many generations and you will bear much fruit. I was blind at the time, but you must know that we are very blessed. In most homes, humans eat pineapple without a care for where it came. Lusting after the satisfaction of their tongues, they leave our mortal parts, our heads, to fester and rot in the trash. But Adam carried me to the jar of water before he even tasted of my fruit. I'm so bored. There's nothing to do. I sit in this jar which sits in the window, and I look at the outer world, but there's nothing in the outer world worth watching. The sun rises, the sun sets, the sun rises, hooray! Why am I alive? I just want my body back. Many languid weeks passed. My jar filled with roots until it was the first autumn. Adam, what are you doing? No, don't plant me in the outer world. I don't want to be a part of your garden. Dirt does feel kind of nice in my roots. What took you so long? Don't think this makes up for cutting me in half. Those days were sunny and rainy, and I noticed nothing else until the first winter, when the warmth vanished, the dirt lost its flavor, and the nights became bitterly cold. Why should any place be so cold? 70 degrees at noon and 60 degrees at night? It's stupid, I hate it. And I have to put up with this for months. Of course, Adam loves the weather. He's busier now than ever, tending to his garden, controlling, manipulating his plants, every little way that he wants them to be. I hope he never touches me again. But then, it got so much colder. The day before the coldest night of the year, where did all the animals go? The lizards, the frogs, the snakes, the beetles and flying things. My friends, the weather isn't that bad. Why have you abandoned me? Come back. Adam, what are you doing? No, don't tie me up. Get those cables off of me. I'm not your pet. I don't need to be leashed. I don't need to be wrapped in green cables and beads of glass. They're sharp. Child, if I do not wrap you, you will die. How will this keep me alive? I was fine without it. It's pointy and it stings. Night came, and with it the cold. The coldest cold. So cold the plants wither. So cold even the water dies and stops flowing. I wanted to die, and it looked like I was going to. But then, in the middle of the night, leaves shivering, the cables around me, the beads of glass on them, started to glow. I was covered in hundreds of tiny little stars, and they were warm. When I realized what the strings were for, why I was tied up, that's when I realized Adam truly cares for us. Grass and herbs died that night, much of his garden, but everything that died was insignificant. All of his fruit trees were saved by being clothed in warm light. All of his fruit trees and me. I didn't really understand that part. The orange trees give you oranges, so of course you save them. But I'm just a bush. I don't give you anything. Why would you save me? Regardless, Adam protected me, and so I knew that he loved me. And I was too stunned to think about anything else until the first spring. Lizards. There are many lizards, and they love the warm sun. Whenever a bird appears, they dart under my shade. I get it. Nobody wants to be eaten. Sometimes I miss my body that was eaten, and I wish I hadn't been saved to live without it. But when the lizards hide under me, my spirits lift, and I'm glad I can be here as a shelter for the weak. And when it rains, my leaves collect water, and little bugs drink from it, and I'm glad that I am here to provide for them. But yesterday, a brown frog left eggs in my water, hundreds of them, and this morning, tadpoles swim around my leaves. But there was not much water, and the water dried up. And when the noon sun shone, they all withered and died. Why? Why did they lay their eggs in me? And why couldn't I save them? Can't I hold more water? And just now, Adam poured out a bucket of water. Thousands of tadpoles fell on the grass and withered and died. Adam, no! Why must they die? They invaded our homeland. They destroy our local frogs, and they are covered in poison that destroys our mammals and our reptiles. A single mother makes 100,000 eggs. I hate to destroy anything that is good, but there can be no mercy for cancerous evil. If we do not destroy these creatures, then we do not love our garden. I thought we were supposed to protect. Are we really supposed to kill? The frogs are not violent, they are small and weak. You do not understand how harmful these frogs are and how quickly they spread. They may be small, but when there are millions of them, their damage is significant. We don't protect everything. We only protect what is ours to cultivate. We protect our garden, and we must protect it from any threat. Spring and summer went by fast that year. The days were long, the sun was constant, and the heat was perfect. Soon, it was September of the second autumn. Adam tells me a storm is approaching, a powerful storm unlike anything I have seen before. Now, I've seen thunderstorms so intense, I couldn't even see the banana trees a yard away. How could it possibly be any worse than that? Well, Adam called it a hurricane, and he's taking it very seriously. He's been preparing for a week, pulling in potted plants, moving the entire garden underneath shelter. He threw some things in the pool. I'm not really sure why he put the chairs in the pool. I mean, aren't they going to get more wet that way than any rain could possibly make them? But Adam probably knows what he's doing. By my thorns, the wind! This storm was worthy of every preparation. Isn't thick rain a different thing altogether when it's flying sideways? Leaves and sticks too with it. Whoa. The poor squirrel. Well, I am glad my roots are so deep. The rain continued for 3 days, and the whole garden flooded. It took another 3 days before the sun and soil dried out the garden, and we were left again where we were before. My tale continues in January of the second winter. At this year's frost, Adam gave no special care, but after the hurricane, I knew, he knew, I had grown and wouldn't need it. This is even colder than last year's frost. 3 hours of freezing. This is a hard world. I am at my limit. My leaves are dying, the tips are brown, and it's spreading. But I will survive. It was painful, but the sun dawned with leaves to spare. I am strong. I'm strong now to survive on my own. Blessed Adam, your tender care has made me strong. But what good is my strength? When I was young, I thought my life was just to suffer the whims of Adam, or to be his plaything, or some decoration in his garden. But if I have been made strong, then there must be some purpose, some appointed work. Is it protection? I mean, look how hard and spiky my leaves are. If anyone is designed for endurance and protection, it's me. And I have protected many animals, but how can that be my work? After all, the animals have to come to me. I can't really go and help them unless they come to me. When the second spring begun, a lump appeared on my head, and it grew from March to April. A green orb at first, it elongated, and it became a beautiful purple blue, with wisps of red that caught the light. Eventually, and I am quite embarrassed to say it took me so long, but eventually, I realized it was my fruit. I realized that it was my fruit. Oh, that's what you are! My very own child! It's all so clear now. Now I know what my work is. I will nurture this fruit, I will protect this fruit, and I will offer it up to Adam, my Lord, as a gift for all of his love to me. Over the next months, so much happened that I can't relate. But one night, we'll give you a picture of it all. It was the second summer, and the moon was high. I wonder if the owl will finally catch that fat snake. What? Vile beast? No! Stay back! You will not take me! Only Adam may touch my fruit. Yes! Take that, and that! Limp away, you foul possum, you oversized sewer rat! And you, 3 stray cats, you can circle me all you want, but you will find no weak spot! Just try to get close to my fruit. I dare you. It's true. Adam is not here to protect me, but I do not need his protection anymore. I have been made a bush of spines. My thorns were hardened for a purpose. I was given these... That's a repetition. I was given these spines for a reason, and the swords fashioned for a purpose. Even my fruit has thorns atop its head to protect it from the sky. Oh, I see the lust in your eyes, you feathering birds. Just try it. Swoop down here. Try and get my fruit. You may fly, but I have thorns. I love my child. If you try and take it, I will embrace you with the daggers of my love. Come down here and try and eat her. Try it. You will struggle against me, and I will decorate myself with your feathers! Needless to say, she stayed safe. Before long, she was ripe. Adam, look what I have made for you. Look at my fruit. Look how ripe it is. Look how shiny and golden in the sun. And I kept it safe from every beast. While you slept, I stood stalwart to protect it. While you sweat in the field, I too labored and poured myself into my work. I have grown it. It is ripe. I see you have scarlet feathers from a tanager bird. Did they try to eat your fruit? What a brave pineapple you are, defending your fruit against all assailants. A beautiful fruit indeed. It will be my children's delight. You will live until my children have their own children. Your roots are long, and you have become established. I am so proud of you. I barely felt it when Adam pulled off my fruit. I was just so happy. This time next year, I'll have another fruit for you. I'll get started right away on gathering nutrients. My body! Why did you take it? Evil Adam, why did you rip me in half? It was glorious gold. I could have sat there in the sunlight gleaming forever. I missed you, my child. Was I really ever that small? My, how I've grown. Welcome to the garden bed. But little one, you were always going to die. Nothing good lasts forever if it stays the same. If you held on to your life, you would have withered into corruption. But the seed that yields and dies becomes something so much greater. Here, let me tell you my story. Thank you.